Sending y'all love, baby. I'm over here in Cali. I'm in Compton right now. Low key. Came out here for the homies' daughter birthday. Got something I want to say. I'm still gathering my thoughts about it. I want to talk to the fathers for a quick second. All of the fathers out there. Ladies, if you're a single mother and you had an ex-husband or someone you just made a kid or a few kids with and you're no longer with them and that man is completely out of the picture and just kind of disappeared, make sure you tag them on this video. Very important. This is my message to real men. There's a such thing as baby mama drama. I've been through it before. Still going through it in a certain capacity. Shit happens. We're grown. We decided to take the condom off and have unprotected sex. And when you do that, you have now opened yourself up to the possibility that a baby can be made. This is for grown folks that know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a decision. You can't say that because the sex feels better without a condom, that all we're doing is just having sex, because if you do that, there's a strong possibility that it can lead to you bringing a baby in the world. So now, it's not just you and that woman having wild and great sex anymore. You got a baby on the way. So then after that happens, you like the fellas, in most cases, the fellas like, fuck, man, fuck, got a baby on the way. Catches you off guard. And then you got to figure out a way to become something that you never really planned on becoming, which is a father. Most of us are trying to figure out how to be something that we were never raised by. How can I naturally know how to be a father when I was never raised by a father? How can you, woman, expect me to know anything about the concept of fatherhood when my father was never there? So the blueprint, my point of reference, when I think about what fatherhood is, my father wasn't there for me. So I don't know anything about the concept or the idea of what it is to be a father. Most of us, including me, who wasn't raised by a father, I said, you know what, I'm going to do any means necessary to step up to the plate. I might bump my head along the way, but I'm going to figure this shit out, because I know how empty I felt about being raised without my father. So shout out to all of the single mothers out there that are doing any means necessary to be the mother and the father in a child's life. So now that I'm dedicating this message to the fathers, I want you to think about this very simple concept. I am not here to call you a deadbeat. You have heard that shit a million times over. This is not about tearing you down and shredding you and chopping you and stabbing you with my words. I want to talk about this very, very, very simple concept. That woman that you had that child with is dating a man, or she might even be married to that man. Just maybe this man is not doing or instilling the right qualities on any level that your innocent son or daughter needs to be exposed to. So the deadbeat dad concept, whatever, we've heard that shit a million times. I want to talk about the fact that you as a man got a problem with that baby mama, that wife, that ex, and you're comfortable with all of the birthdays and holidays going by. You're comfortable with the fact that your child is going to have all of these psychological effects abandonment issues, all of these issues that are mentally gonna fuck your daughter up or your son up because you decided, I don't like the baby mama, so I ain't fucking with my kids on any level. I'm cool. You've decided that you're okay with your son or your daughter potentially being raised by wolves. Think about it. Your son doesn't know how to read, but he knows how to roll a blunt. Your son don't know how to read or do math, but he's got a gun, and he's in and out of jail already. Your daughter is smoking weed or drinking or doing all kind of mannish things, dropping like it's hot, dancing, just whatever the fuck it is that's just not ladylike. But you're not around to get on her about anything that she's saying or doing, or her friends, or anything that she's struggling with in school. She's crying, she's having nightmares, she's doing all of these things that she's doing and dealing with, and you're not around to do shit about it because you've decided, I got a problem with her, so therefore I don't give a fuck about my son or my daughter or my children. And whoever this man is that she has in her life, what if he's teaching your daughter or your son all kind of negative, dark, and dysfunctional things? You're not around to protect that innocent child from anything that may be instilled. After you watch this video, you may decide, I need to do what any means necessary to track my son, daughter, or children down, to get more involved, to step up, to connect, to reconnect. They not gonna fuck with you. They're gonna give you all kind of resistance. That bitter, angry, hostile baby mama, whoever she might be, she's gonna go above and beyond to see to it that because you haven't been involved, that she now don't want you to be involved. But you have to do it. Any means necessary. It's not too late to reconnect with your kids. Fellas, men, real men, I don't ask for much of you, but this is me, your big brother, your cousin, your friend. Do any means necessary. Social media, Facebook, Twitter, reconnect with that woman and do any means necessary to reconnect with your kids. Please. We are being raised amongst the lost generation, and it's because you have decided to spend all your time and energy on everything else but your kids. Real men, I'm not judging you, I'm not tearing you down. I actually don't want to hear about what she said and what she did. My only concern is those little boys and them little girls that you helped create. Do what you have to do. If you send in checks every month, paying child support, that's not being a father. Do any means necessary to reconnect with your kids. This is my personal request as a man talking to all of the men that are watching this video right now. It's only our kids that are going to suffer. It's only our kids that are going to suffer in the end. That grown-ass woman got issues with you, just like you got issues with that grown-ass woman. That's cool. You can hate me all you want. My only concern is my baby.